about Italia. There have been some decisions that are here that are tantamount to what happened.
Tantamount
to what happened in Drag Race Brazil, where I'm like, the edit is not helping me understand why this person won, and I also don't understand why somebody went home.
I mentioned it before, but like with Lashiv,
Lashiv.
the sewing challenge, when she wins and even when she gets critique and gets super emotional, they don't stop her and ask about it, or if she does talk about it, they don't feature it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what are we doing here? Because it feels like it's very like you have like a checklist of like, are we gonna include this? No. Are we gonna include this? No.
Right.
Like when you see things like that happen, it's like, why is this not being featured?
Yeah.
It's not on the dossier.
It's so funny. People talk about the season 3 curse, and I'm like, okay, regular mainline season 3, that doesn't fall. That's perfect.
No.
Canada 3, perfection. Apparently Philippines 3 is banger, right?
I like 3. I like Dee.
I like Dee. UK 3 is kind of mid, and this one is not very good for Italia. Then Thailand 3 is awful. And so it's like, and Down Under 3 was really good. I liked Down Under 3.
So there's got to be like a connecting point. Like, are there all women with the same name?
Oh, maybe that's why people think it's the season 3 curse. Like,
if there's all like, there's got to be a through line. Like maybe there's all a woman like named Melissa or something. Sorry, Melissa, not too much on you, but that was the first woman's name I could think of. Where it's like, if this is kind of like how they have like the rules about like the Rusical stuff, where it's like, if it's a multiple of 3 and there's a woman named Melissa, it's going to be a bad season. If it's a multiple of 5 and there's a queen named Crystal, it's going to be good.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Because if I were to do a conspiracy theory board and be like, all right, in UK3, there was Anubis who had an Egyptian name, and that connects to hieroglyphics, which in Drag Race Italia Season 3, there was a scribble on the wall that could be construed as a hieroglyphic. And so it's...
Hieroglyphic.
No,
how are you?
I'm trying to think of something completely outlandish, like how Ellen DeGeneres caused 9/11 or whatever. What is? No.
Well, she did.
But who was the woman? Who's the woman who was on the Ellen show? And have you seen
Dakota
this?
Johnson?
Is that who it is?
That's
not true, Ellen.
Yeah,
is that the one?
Yes, Madam Web. Her web connects them all. That's
what
they say
that's
about
what
her.
It is. Yeah. It's like that. There's got to be some crazy conspiracy theory board that you could put together and be like, this person indirectly caused the season 3 curse to happen.
Poopy Poison. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Poopy. That was the first name I thought of. Shrimala.
It was probably Shrimala.
Here's how Shrimala caused the season 3 curse.
Shrimala walked down barefoot.
And
her banana leaf.
Yeah, and her 3 toes. A curse for each toe.
Not a curse. For each toe, that's crazy. Okay, well...
Here, you want a bean.
I'm going to work on this conspiracy theory board. That's going to be my project.
Your next board. Your next vision board.
That vision board was very fun to work on, though. I'm not going to lie. It took like 5 minutes, and I was like... Red, yellow, green.
Boom.
All right, you ready to get into this bizarre string of Italia 3?
I think so. Allegedly.
Hi, hello, everyone. My name is Jer. Welcome to That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in a chronological order. We are in the next 3 episodes of Drag Race Italia Season 3. And our gay sound presented by Jesse today is...
Hentai? Do you know what that was?
That was because they said you're very anime, very hentai, and they were like,
hentai?
That was a weird...
That was strange for me. I couldn't stop thinking about it.
That was La Prada Sailor Moon.
It was La Prada,
right?
Yeah, as a Sailor Moon schoolgirl. And fucking Paola was like, very, very manga, very hentai. She's like, hentai?
Like, she clearly had no idea what that word was. She needed to have Herbert in her ear to help translate correctly.
Literally. I'm like, they could have cut that out, but no. I just love that she was like, girl, what? No.
Hentai.
I need to make it clear that I do not approve of this.
I am not into all of that. I am not into horticulture. Season 4 reference check for today. Last week we chatted about the first 2 episodes of Drag Race Italia Season 3. We talked about the talent show, a Grease acting challenge. We're only in part 2 of this season.
Greasy.
It feels like it's gone on for a long time.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 8. Wait, this is the 3rd episode we've talked about Italia?
Yeah. Doesn't it feel longer? It's
been 2 months of Italia.
It feels like it. We both agreed that the cast size was maybe a little too big.
Well, the cast agreed with that,
and the cast agreed with that, too. And maybe the challenge order was not the most efficient. So now we are back in episode 3, Night of 1,000 Paolas and Chiaras, which I mentioned before. It's not Chiara Francini. Different Chiara, which was disarming to me. I'm like, wait, our diva Chiara was in a pop band?
I literally was like, I didn't realize the 2 judges were a pop group together. Is this like a reunion for them? Like, this is such a huge deal.
No wonder she's here on the panel now. It's
I felt dumb. I felt confused.
I felt bamboozled.
Especially because when everyone was so excited, I was like, oh, they're so excited to do the judges. And I was like, wait. But then didn't Chiara even come out and like during the talking about it, I'm like, they're like, well, we have this Chiara, so she's going to be our standing Chiara while we talk about the other Chiara.
It was kind of fab. Amy Crania is gone.
Heartbroken.
I'm still obsessed with Amy Crania.
Amy and her crania. Her big crania.
Her big old crania. And to me, it still doesn't make sense why Siparia wasn't in the bottom last week and why she doesn't get bottom placements in these next 3 episodes.
You know, I think they really like her.
I think so too.
I think she's a big old fave because I think everything
big. Sorry, Steve cut that.
She's a round fave. She's a disco ball shaped fave.
She was a disco ball this week. Sorry, that it was like a Tourette. Had to do it.
Like race. Big.
The next day when the queens are doing their morning chats, they notice there are some odd supplies on the table. And I do like that Italia does this, that they'll kind of prime them for whatever's going to happen.
Yeah, it's like fun.
A bunch of sewing supplies, but they don't sew today.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, they got... The PAs who set it up were like, fuck, that's next week. They're like, just roll with it.
Imagine they set up like something completely misguiding every single week. It was like, here's a fruit basket and here's a picnic table.
We're going to box each other.
Box each other? Where'd you get that? And it is asked who can sew in the room, which Silvana says she can cook. So... It's giving. Do you remember in Mexico when Christian was like, "Who all can dance?" And I want to say it was Pixie Dixie was like, "I like to dance," and Christian was like, "I didn't ask who liked to. This is the Olympics. Who can dance, bitch?"
I'm dead. It's very that. It's like, who can do this thing? Well, I'm passionate about the idea of it. I'm like, I enjoy looking at well-made. Who here can sew? I love things that are sewn well. Like,
who here knows how to act? I'm really into nature conservationism. Really into that.
It's also, it's tricky though because if you were there and you were Seamstress Supreme Diva, would you be the first to chime in and be like, me? Or would you just kind of like take a back seat? Because part of me feels like, even if I was Seamstress Extraordinaire Diva, if they're asking who here can sew or who here's like a good seamstress, if they're waiting for someone to like pipe up and say something, then
Mm-hmm.
like I don't want to be the first one to say it and put pressure, expectation on myself.
Fully not. I mean, back in the early days, if this was season 1, 2, 3, 4, sure. But who was it in season 6 that said they were, or maybe it was Alyssa in 5 said that they were a dancer and there's more expectation on them. If you tell them that you're good at something, they expect more from you. So like if I was a seamstress, I'd be like, I've never seen a sewing needle in my life.
Yeah.
I've never sewn a garment. And then I'd get the storyline of how do you not know how to sew? And then I'd bust out like the craziest thing, whatever.
Right.
Someone did that recently. Someone did that really recently. Was it No. Nymphia does it a lot in her season. That's coming up very soon. I swear someone did it in 18. And they were like, no, I've never done that before. And then they like busted out the coolest thing.
I just played on like sowing seeds. Yes, I am out in the field sometimes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I've been on the farm.
I've reaped what I've sown before. Indeed, yes.
My family owns a ranch out in Wisconsin. It's great.
No fracking involved.
Look directly at the camera. Priscilla's video message this week is all about how they're going to pay tribute to the musical duo Paola and Chiara. And for those of us who are not in Italia, or those who are in Italy and are unaware, these two were huge advocates for the LGBTQ plus community, and they were, in her exact words, were so when it was not in their favor to do so.
I mean, it doesn't even seem like nowadays it's the cutest thing in Italy. So it's like that. I appreciate that because I mean, I think about I don't remember what era they were, but I mean like these people specifically. But
early
like,
2000s.
Which I mean, even then that's something because like you think about people like even Madonna in the 80s for us, but just anyone in any era, like even now, like obviously it's a bit more so, but like there it seems like it's still such a like hard thing.
Yeah.
And so to think about 20 years ago when like we were even like further back in that.
Totally.
So I always respect someone doing it before it was like cool.
Yeah. Well, and who was it later on? I can't remember if it was this week or next. I think it's this one. Silvana was talking about her wedding that she's going to get. And Priscilla says they translated it this way, so it's got to be that. She specifically translates it as your domestic partnership getting legality. Like she doesn't use the word marriage and then says hopefully one day we will have marriage equality, something like that. Like they recognize domestic partnership, but they don't. It didn't sound like they had marriage equality yet.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the same thing we're used to. For sure.
Yeah. And it is announced that the Rusical they'll be doing is in the style of a fairy tale. What do you think about that?
I mean, I got nervous
Yeah.
before I knew what was going to happen because, you know, they told us that the acting challenge was going to be Greece. And it was Chimica or Physica. Dalstoville. It was Chimica or Physica.
Yeah. 9021 Ho.
9021 Ho. But teacher, I'm only 18. Like porn adaptation, you know.
Absolutely
but
horrific.
Step teacher, so I was nervous what kind of fairy tale.
Yeah. Was this gonna be like a Little Mermaid in Philippines? Was this gonna be the fairy tale from Holland too?
And then my next fear, which I think is with every musical, is it going to be one, lip syncing to some woman in a studio, 2, lip syncing to your own vocals that you record, or 3, singing live, which I think is never the vibe, never the occasion.
Yeah.
I'm team lip sync to studio mastered vocals of yourself.
I'm here for that. I'm also not upset if they want to hire someone to professionally do it. Drag queens lip sync for a living, so have someone who really knows what they're doing do the vocals and have them punch up a character, get a proper voice actor.
Especially old Drag Race really had that down to a T. I mean, they had same voices like every season, where it's like the one in the old, when it was like the ball,
I can sit on the ground,
and then there's always the one deeper one, moonstones and bloodstones for glamorous girls, because that is my favorite. But she was in all of, there's always that one like deeper voice diva, like I don't know, I love something like that. Or even like Bitch Perfect.
Oh yeah,
like that had a great balance of voices. Perfect. Yeah. So I feel like, like, and like Robbie having the like boom, 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 boom. So like I feel like something like that is really fun, because that's sort of the magic of like lip syncing sometimes anyways, is like the dichotomy between like who you are as a queen and what you're lip syncing to.
Totally.
But I don't know, if you're trying to give musical diva down, I guess, sure, like you can do your own vocals, but doing it live, I think, is like humiliation ritual.
Humiliation and just unacceptable. It's
horrifying.
Absolutely horrifying what we saw on that stage. Well, like, not every drag queen should have their voices heard in a live singing format. There was a competition I did one year, and this bitch made us live sing.
Girl.
And we had to get on a mic and sing. And it was horrifying in a bar.
I would just not go that week.
I sang in Japanese. I did a Morning Musume song.
Period.
And I remember at the very end, this whack-ass judge was like, I just couldn't understand you the whole time. And I was like, well, that's because I was singing in Japanese, darling. And she was like, you weren't enunciating well. And I was like, no, I was. I was speaking in Japanese.
You're like, how are you supposed to... say I'm not enunciating if you don't know the language I'm speaking?
Exactly.
Like, do you know you speak Japanese?
Oh, you speak Japanese. So she's easy breezy and Japanesey. Utada Hikaru over here.
Oh, so now I'm Judy Jetson Hooker.
Oh, so now you're Avril Lavigne. Oh, so now she's Hello Kitty.
Kimisako. Arigato. Kawaii.
Oh, so she's Cindy in Scary Movie.
Oh my god.
Yoshinawa Hibachi Teriyaki.
Yeah. Sashimi.
And they skipped the mini, which is very bizarre for Italia.
I know, because they usually love to devote like 30% of the episode to it.
You know what I thought was really odd? I mean, besides so much of this. So they do auditions like they did in, wasn't it España 3, where they did the Wizard of Oz in the Barcelona nightclub? They did auditions for that.
Oh, yeah.
And all the girls got to say, I want to play this character. And they would do some bits from it.
Yeah.
And there was the audition sheet that they got to see who got what. They do the audition here for Kiara and is it Paolo? Paolo's here. And then I forget who the guy is, who the other dude was. He was lovely, great dancer, but they don't discuss any of the deliberations, and then there's no sheet. It just goes straight to, all right, let's get ready and go to the stage.
It feels weird because it sort of like felt like a stand-in for when they're in front of like Michelle or whoever doing the run through essentially, or like doing like the vocal like test, whatever. But it was, like you said, it was an audition, and it was also because it wasn't just singing, it was dancing, because they were dancing with the guy.
A little
and like
acting.
Yeah, a little vamping. It was just weird because, it kind of felt like what I'm used to in the Drag Race episodes, that part where they're like doing sort of a run through practice, seeing how everyone's going to be vocally and like who's shaky, who's delivering. But it was a rehearsal and that, like you said, didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I thought it was bizarre that we didn't even get any, I don't know, final, here's who's going to play what, and then them all reacting to that. Because I think you're of the same mindset of me. If you're going to show me something on Drag Race, it's got to be for a reason.
Well, what's that called? Chekhov's gun?
Yeah, Chekhov's gun. Like, if you introduce it, it has to matter. Like, what was the point in the
Gina's
audition?
gum.
Gina's gum. New Drag Race trope. Gina's gum.
Yeah.
And then, what's the other one? There's another big trope. I'm going to remember it later. That's kind of similar to that. It's like a food item or something.
Oh, I was going to say, like, the thing where, like, if two women are the Bechdel test.
If two women are named Bruegel and they meet in a forest, did either one of them speak?
The Bruegel test, yeah. Does this episode of Drag Race pass the Bruegel test?
When Nira's cup stacking talent show was over, I looked at it and I thought, that was weird as shit.
We just wanted you to know that was weird as shit.
That was weird as shit.
Also, when Juicebox deadlifted a man and then dropped him.
God. I think it would have been so fierce if Juice had done something really stupid, like deadlifted like a little plush toy and then like a plastic car and then one of those blow up weights. And then that guy would be at the end and be like, oh, and then pick them up too and just make it a comedy number of like all these ridiculous deadlift things and then an actual person.
That would have been cute.
Yeah.
See, okay, she should hire you.
I'm writing for the girls.
Okay, Megami.
I have a question for you real quick before we move into the next part of this.
Is it about Thailand?
No. It could be. I could come up with something.
Watch me.
Morgana walks into this audition process with a pink hanky in her pocket. And I was just curious if you knew what the pink hanky stood for. Because we've talked about a couple hanky codes before.
Oh, pink hanky. I'm thinking...
Morgan just talked about this too.
Did she really? About the pink?
On Bracket Orange. They gave the pink hanky to Morphine.
Oh, does it mean... I thought it was like... Does it mean like sissy or something? Sissy?
Sissy? Toys.
That's
why when they gave her that...
Kid.
Not Toys R Us. That's why when they gave it to Morphine, she said, I don't use those. I'm a lady.
Oh. Legos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Build-a-blocks.
Connect sauces, fish sauce. Yeah.
Lumpia.
Yeah. Adobo.
So they moved to the Rusical, which again, I feel like was kind of a mistake to do this whole audition process and not show us why they got the roles that they did. And the Rusical starts out with Sylvana looking like the Heart of Darkness personified. I sent you this photo of her. She literally looks like a Talia Boulay.
I hate it. It's giving like off-Broadway Fairly Odd Parents like musical production, but it's like they can't actually use like the likeness of the Fairly Odd Parents, so they're like they're not the colors.
Totally. This was such an interesting Rusical. I want to know what your general thoughts were about each one of the combos first. So we've got who is up here as the babies? It's Melissa and Viziria, who are Paola and Kiara. What do you think about them?
So, when I was thinking about this role, not to compare, but I was thinking about the Mary Poppins Rusical. Because I was thinking about Black Peppa and Dakota, who
it was Baby and Dakota.
Baby.
And then we just had this experience in UK5 as well. There was a duo.
Because there's always Rusical. Like, it's so weird because in the same vein that they had, it's like you're there, but you're not like you are the star, but you're not really like the fun part.
Like Tamara and Cara as well. Like you are the fake.
You need pop stars in your panto show.
They're like the fake leads.
Yeah, well, very much so. And it's like you're not an enjoyable part of it. Mm-hmm. Like you're just kind of there to help propel the story forward.
Lux and Selena.
Oh.
The duo role is complicated because it's like one part, but it's two people.
And it's usually like at best safe. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe Lux got good critiques for hers now that you mentioned hers. But
and Selena got the bad ones.
Yeah. But, like, it's just rough because, again, like, it doesn't really have a show-stopping part. You're really just there to keep it pushing. Gulu gulu.
Mm-hmm. Keep that bassoon wailing, toots.
Toots. And I think also it's hard because, I mean, like, in this case, if I was I would be terrified for me to have Melissa as my partner because like I'd be scared to be like in that thing where you're a duo role and you have someone like her who's such a good performer next to you. I feel like she's gonna like
steamroll.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I'm so confused about the audition process. Kiara, Paolo, and this dude decided that Melissa should be a main role and then decided of everyone in this group Viziria's got to be the other one. Why? What was the reason? Because, like, on one hand, the way that Viziria was playing the character was like she knew that she was the bum part of the duo.
Yeah, she knew she wasn't giving.
Like, I'm the reason why this duo is broken up, because I'm not good. And so I'm going to kind of place Booger and Boo Boo the Fool. Kind of in the same way that I felt like with Kara and Tamara, it was like Kara was the serious one and Tamara was kind of the reason why the duo was a flop.
Yeah.
Because she was being a goober and didn't sound good. So it's like, in these moments, are you intentionally playing your character like that? Or did they make a really piss poor casting call? Like, what was the purpose of assigning her next to Melissa, who's clearly a dancer and was a singer?
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's fair. Because I think it also would have been fun to see someone who could have matched Melissa's level and then them have them be very similar, like, levels of energy and, like, kind of, because they didn't really give, like, siblings or, like, they knew each other, like, prior to the beginning of this musical. Like, they look like two strangers and, like,
who met in the hospital.
Yeah, and, like, coordinating outfits who just stumbled together.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, their first meeting.
Very. So yeah, I don't know. I thought Melissa was great. I thought Viziria was fun for what she was doing, but that also is contingent on me thinking that she was playing it purposefully a certain kind of way.
Fair.
Because I thought she was playing it like, I'm the reason why this duo has flopped, and that's why we're not a band anymore. That's what I thought she was going with. I don't know.
Her earnestly trying her best and you being like, I love how you played it as like you're the flop.
And she's like, no, wait. I was really trying so hard. And then we have Cissy Lee, La Prada, and Layla Yarn as the three good fairies. Essentially the ones from Sleeping Beauty, because they were pink, blue, and green.
Yeah. Which was like, okay, so then we have these like Sleeping Beauty fairies, and like, who the fuck is Sylvana?
Oh my god. Yeah,
who's fairy number 4? Is she Maleficent?
Where's Shark? Where's Love Shark? But you know what's funny is they give the girls charisma, uniqueness, and talent, but no nerve. Like,
no nerve.
Where'd the gift of nerve go? Do we not get that?
Was Sylvana the one who's supposed to give them the nerve, but she fell out with the other 3? It's like Shigo and her siblings.
Yeah.
It was also giving the charisma, nerve, and talent pageant. The only thing that's missing is you.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, because then like, is that like a translation thing? Like,
maybe.
There's no U in the Italian alphabet.
4 Italians just started mad typing in the comments.
Yeah, the U was blasphemous, so they had to take it out.
Lashiva then arrives on the scene with looking like a nun.
Like a criminal.
With
like a true crime reporter. Lashiva then arrived on the scene with a pipe bomb. So did you say a bomb?
She had a bong. B-O-N-G. Because she did. She had a bong. Right?
Lashiva arrives on the scene with a bomb. Authorities then shot her down. Yeah, what'd you think of her character?
Okay, I thought she was so sickening coming out. High-key, I thought she was like the Black China.
Yes, I was about to say, she was the breakout.
Yeah. She was the Barbie breakout.
Yeah, and I feel like she's a perfect queen for that kind of role, too. Because, yeah, she very much was the girl who, like, came in and flipped it. And I feel like she's very much the kind of queen to come in and flip it. So I thought she did great. I actually thought she was really good.
She was one of my favorite parts of this. But another thing that's strange, and I feel like this challenge could have been 2 or maybe 3 episodes later, because the nuns that she has with her are Morgana and Lightning Aurora. Morgana looks totally like who's that one? The Curse of Lashiva. The Curse of Lashiva. Who's that? Oh my god, you're so right. Morgana, you're so right. Who was the sister who's the Sanderson sister that walks like that? Rini.
Stop. Kathy Najimy, but she also looks like Muppet Treasure Island. She looks like the innkeeper.
She just looks like the
How
innkeeper.
does she do that?
You're so right. She does.
That is crazy. Oh my god.
But it's funny because these two parts, I don't think they had any lines. Not one. Like, these could have just been slutty pit crew boys.
Literally, like, the equivalent of, like, in Alyssa, they were the musical equivalent of in Alyssa's Annie Oakley number.
Oh my God.
When Detox hikes her skirt up and she's jumping like like a little like jester. That was basically them as like little women behind her, like
completely
looking the fool,
looking crazy. They had no purpose. This episode could have been several later, and they could have replaced a lot of these characters with just pit crew boys.
Because like, I don't know. I do think there's an issue when in a Drag Race Rusical, there's essentially ensemble.
Sure.
I don't think there should ever be like ensemble and
I agree.
like this kind of thing. Because I think about like, so weird, but like a musical like Les Mis or something, or Cats.
Yeah.
Where it's like that show can essentially exist without ensemble because everyone who makes it up like has like a part.
Right.
And I mean, like, yes, these little girlies do, but I mean, like, more than, like, I think of Les Mis in particular, where it's, like, everyone eventually gets a song, basically.
Right.
Or, like, Rent. Like, Rent is a good, like, example of that, where it's, like, I don't feel like Drag Race should ever be the type of Rusical where you have, like, 10 people on stage. Like, it should be, like, a small cast of people who, like, comprise an ensemble altogether, but like you don't need to
like
have
Wigloose.
Yes, but you don't need to have like you're doing your number and then you have two queens behind you who don't have a major part, but they're like there to support you essentially.
And
like
I'm the star, like the Shades.
Yes, or even like in Trump the Rusical, because that was a big cast too in 11. How they had roles like Stormy and Omarosa and stuff like. They like were characters themselves, but like they're only there to provide one line to help supplement the overall number.
Sure.
But like compared to like, I don't know.
Think of like Kardashian the Rusical, where there's all of these people, but then the Britney is not really that important. But then you compare it to something like Rats in UK2. Everybody had a part. I think to what you're saying, Chekhov's gun. If you are being
Gina's
gum, you need to have a purpose there. If I can take you out of the production and replace you with a pit crew boy, you don't need to be there. That role is built to fail, in my opinion. And I think in Drag Race is TV, and TV is not fair. In a competition, which is what Drag Race pretends it is, in a competition, it has to be fair and equal for everyone. And so I think it always rubs me a little wrong when there are characters like Morgana and Lightning, where it's like, you don't need to be in this. You could literally sit backstage and the musical would go on just fine.
You're literally just like Village Idiot number 3.
I want to be Village Idiot number 3. And they essentially from this point on mop the shade the Rusical because she's got this fish oil potion or whatever that Lashiva gives to Paolo and Kiara, which they take, and the kingdom goes into an eternal winter for a little bit.
Is that Narnia?
I think they're mopping Narnia too.
Narnia meets Shade the Rusical.
Meets Sleeping Beauty still.
Meets they Sleeping Beauty, yes.
But Lena pops out of the bong dressed as Genie from I Dream of Jeannie for whatever reason.
Genie Entrepado. Soy un Genie Entrepado, Kelly Roller.
She lip synced to that, didn't she?
Yes.
She totally did.
I'm sure she did a cartwheel in
skates. Her fuck-ass skates.
Fuck-ass skates is literally like the best way to describe her. Here comes Kelly Rowland and her... Kelly Rowland. Here comes Kelly Roller and her fuck-ass skates. Like her literally like in the most like basic outfit and then like hand on the hip, like boot scooting in skates.
With a nude skates. Just crazy.
With white French. She had acrylic toenails with white.
We need to talk about your makeup artist. She was on TV saying I had acrylic toenails. Those were press-ons. I didn't understand Lena's part at all. Again, she didn't need to be there.
She didn't need to be there, and I don't think she really wanted to. This was definitely like for Lena, like a challenge where like you survive rather than thrive. She did not want to sing, and this was like very much like not her favorite part. So it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, it was very strange, and it truly felt like Green Fairy, like kind of like a weird like trip in the musical of like, okay, so now there's this deep voice raspy genie here, like singing about
for whatever.
Not sure like what she did for the plot. But
well, and Priscilla critiques her and says that like it was like she wasn't trying to make a big swing. She didn't pick the part. Kiara did. Kiara didn't want her to have a big swing. I don't understand.
You're like taking up with the casting agent.
Yeah,
like,
right? This is why like that whole segment kind of bothered me, because it was like they didn't choose this.
I feel like they were definitely like teeing up Lena for something, because she has been really solid. But because is this where they say you've been playing on defense rather than offense? Which, I mean, I guess I see that, but I just feel like she's very like low key.
But she didn't pick the role. I'm like really going hard for Lena, just because like I'm grumpy.
You're like, it's not her fault.
It's not her fault. Like that was Kiara's fault. Kiara said, "Hey, you'd be a really good genie." For why?
I also love that they had for the Kiara and Paula Rusical, they had it casted by Paolo and Kiara, no relation.
So funny. Then Sipario arrives on the scene as a disco ball, which, okay, this is a nightmare role first off, because you're a blob, and then you come out and you're in more blob. But do you remember last week when we were talking about the butt pad gate and how they didn't have the proper butt pad for Sipario?
Yes.
We were joking about how watching the Rusical, they won't have the right outfit for her. And you said they'll put her in a tube dress. And they put her in a ball and a caftan.
A ball? I know, because I'm like, she basically Pokemon evolved when she took the disco ball off. Because it was supposed to be like she was free, but she was just like in her little like caftan moment. She her disco ball, she had very like Lorax energy, like
very that.
There's no light left to reflect for you, little disco ball. I hate it. And then she's like, oh no, if there's light, I will reflect it.
Which, like, what was that?
I don't know. They're trying to do something there. No,
whatever it was.
But then she took it off, and she was giving like
Honey Mahogany.
Stop.
Caftan collection.
It's giving like, I'm gonna perform Born This Way at a venue with a pool, but I'm like not going in the pool.
Yeah. I just wrote down these international seasons are fat phobic. They had all these girls in fitted garments.
What I texted to you of like, they equally like hate Sipario, but like eat her ass, because
totally.
Like they always say such good things about her and critique her so positively, but they just put her through the ringer completely. They're like, we have nothing that fits you. Everyone's gonna call you fat. We're gonna talk about how tall and broad you are. Yeah, they're Nina Westing her completely.
You have big shoulders.
I do,
and you're quite big.
Yeah.
The end. And yeah, the ending of this was a little wacky with that disco ball, because it reawakens the drag queens and they save the day.
The never-ending story. I don't know. I didn't know what it was giving, but yeah, she saved them all because she reflected the light, and she mirrored the ball.
Did you have any standouts?
It
was just Lashiva for me.
Honestly, yeah. I would have to agree with that, and it's hard because like I always hate saying like the standout role is the only one who stood out, but like the one who was kind of built to stand out did stand out for me, because there wasn't one like, oh, you had a really small role but you killed it, because I feel like a role like Lena's could have been a showstopper if someone who like really was in it and ready to do it like had done it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't what happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, I feel like it could have had something like that. Like, okay, I think of like random, but like in the Philippines, I've been thinking about Philippines law. Philippines
the
season 1.
Oh,
stop!
Sorry.
Not the lawyer with
ahead.
the doctor with the lava.
The doctor with the lava. Sorry, go ahead.
I think about they were all doing the divas, and Marina did that diva. Like I feel like someone like Marina, if she was the fortune teller, like someone like that who's like a little more fluid, like maybe a little more seductive. I don't know.
Totally.
I just feel like Lena's take on it was just so odd. Yeah. And like she seemed a little like, let me get this over with.
Yeah.
I feel like that could have been a role where someone maybe like really had a moment, but I don't feel like a lot of moments were made and seized, but I do think Lashiva did really good.
She did well, and I really like Melissa as well. Melissa's just solid.
I like Melissa every week. Yeah. I think I always am just like, Melissa, you know, when they give that critique of like, oh, you make me feel safe as a performer.
Yeah.
I feel that with Melissa, because I feel like she is like very much excellence, and like kind of like at this point, like I've come to like not be surprised, because it's like, oh, I mean next week, but it's like finding out like, oh, you can sew, like of course you can sew. Yeah. Like just realize like every type of challenge she's kind of good at. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm basically at peace with just knowing you're kind of like a juggernaut, and like I don't ever like have to like be on edge about if you're gonna deliver. Completely.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying her a lot. Every week I like her more.
I thought about Silvana a lot because she's hard to forget.
Well, because she looked... We needed a name for her. What's an Italian boule name? Penny Thula... No, Penne Thula. Bolognese Thula.
Please wait.
Sicily Thula.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Wait. Bruschetta. Bruschetta boule.
Bruschetta boule. I'm watching, I think I told you, Thailand too. And Mocha Diva keeps shouting, "Shut the front door!" And so that's become a vocal stim for me again.
That's very Stacey Hilton on What Not to Wear coded.
Shut the front door. So funny.
She learned her English watching TLC.
I love that.
I'm sorry. My uncle learned his English watching the Three Stooges movies. Princess Diaries 2.
So our runway category for this episode is called Long Live Love. Another love runway.
I love you. Whenever it's a love runway, I can only think of Angeria's I Heart You dress. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, I feel like love is an interesting category. Because, I mean, it also, like, because this one is, like, I think they said Viva Amor.
Yeah,
So it's, like...
Diva Amor?
Diva.
The runway category is
Sniper
Diva
walking
Amor.
like Diva Amor.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on the verbiage too, because if it's like heart on,
yeah,
like I think something heart related more than love related. But if it's love, like I think about it almost like the religion runway of like it could be like love in the theme itself, but also what do you love?
Ooh, yeah.
So like if you love like a specific thing, like figure out a way to show that it's something that you're passionate about and you love, but like making it a whole runway. If that makes sense.
I think to that point, I think that's why I really liked what Layla Yarn wore, because she said that her look was meant to symbolize the theater and how theaters are decaying and are rotting basically because the youth are not being trained to love theater in the same way, which I think that she is halfway there. I think live theater is so expensive that the youth can't afford to like live entertainment.
And it is also an accessibility issue, whether you can afford it or just have it more easy to view and like find and be introduced to, like whether it be like musical movies or like actual recordings of like musical theater. Like there definitely is like sort of like an accessibility reach of like if we could make this easier for the gays to discover from home, and then maybe someday like dream of saving up and seeing a show in person, but it's like you can also like you can gain that appreciation if you just have that stuff like exposed to you. Yeah. And I think that's just like, it's the same with queer media. Like queer media and the arts, I think are two things that like need to be out there more, because I feel like being exposed to it helps like your appreciation of it, and also maybe realizing I want to be a part of that. Yeah. Or things that are a part of that speak to the things I do, like drag.
Totally. I would agree with that. But yeah, that's why I really liked what Layla did.
The drama.
Drama.
I feel like Michelle would say Marie Antoinette.
She would lose it. She would not be happy.
Because there's a vaguely French silhouette. She's like, enough Marie Antoinette.
Someone comes out as a saloon girl and they... Marie Antoinette!
Literally. Marie
She did that to freaking Jules. Jules came out looking like a saloon girl. And Michelle was like, I'm tired of Marie Antoinette. No more.
Someone's going to wear like a white fro. And they're going to be like, I'm sick of this.
I also really liked Melissa's Cupid look.
Yes. I thought that was very fun.
It was sick. And she looks great. I love the way that even the cape, the way that the brochetta, the way that it was trailing off of her and the way that it was sculpted looked like it was constantly fluttering in the wind.
Yes.
It was cool.
It was very cool. Well, because it was like almost like, yeah, like fabric wings. Like, like, yeah, I love the idea of like using like something very soft, like a cotton or a silk, but kind of like suspending it in a sculptural way. Yeah. I feel like that's super cool. I thought she looked great. I feel like irregardless, whether like, it's like my favorite look of the week or not, I feel like Melissa always delivers the highest quality runway of the week every week. Highest level of like production and like just like, yeah, like it just gives rich.
Yeah. There were quite a few looks that I liked, but did anyone stand out to you?
I mean, I was going to say Melissa's is probably a fave as well. Is there anyone else? I mean, I don't know if it was like, in a way, like it was my favorite, but I feel like I have to talk about Sylvanas.
Okay, please. I thought it was so cute.
The giant white wig that was like bouncing up and down as she was walking.
Bride of Frankenstein.
And then by the time she got to the end of the challenge and they were like critiquing her again on the runway and it was like fully like deflated.
It was giving Mikey Meeks.
And it just started coming down literally in the toxic lip sync. But by the time they like called her after the deliberations, they're like, your wig has gone down so much.
The pill wore off.
I thought it was cute though, because like, I mean, like I didn't like it, but but it was like kind of a cute idea that we didn't see in the cake challenge in 3 of like trying to do the literal like tiered dress. Yeah. But I like the idea of like a gay cake.
Marriage equality.
But that wig was just a key, and like she is a hoot. Sylvana is just so funny.
She is unintentionally, I think.
Don't try to be an elm right now.
That's why she's such a Bumpa archetype to me.
Oh my god.
Bumpa was funny without trying to be. Remember when she came out in that fugly green thing?
Oh my god.
I forget what runway that was supposed to be, but it was the ugliest green look in the whole world. But it was so funny because it was so bad.
She's just very like IDGAF.
Completely.
Like auntie.
Yeah. You know what I also really liked? Last one I'll talk about. I really like Sipario's. I feel like she took what Scarlett was trying to do in the print challenge for season 6 of All Stars. I feel like it was kind of that idea, but I really like the way that she manipulated the materials, because looking at it you can tell that there's big chunks of words on it, and that they're broken up and the way that they're rearranged on each other. It looks like if you were to look into like a waste bin of crumpled notes or something, like in a good way. Like it looks like a architectural version of that. Like someone wrote all these love letters that they weren't allowed to send, and they had to just crumple them up and throw them away so no one would see them.
Okay, so that's very real, because I think there's a thing of like if you're trying to do like fabric paper, like this is like folded, crumpled in a way that still looks like paper versus fabric with words on it.
Totally. It's not just words on dresses.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It especially knowing the context that marriage equality isn't a thing, it very much reads like, I know that our love is forbidden. You know? Like it gives me that vibe.
The drama.
And I am curious, who would have been your winner based on the challenge and the runway?
Ooh, I mean, because I'm like, did Lashiva's runway do it for me though?
That's the thing.
Because like, yes, I think that like she was a standout on the standout. Like, I mean, like it was fine, but I don't know if I loved her like interpretation of it. I I mean, like, fun, fine, cute.
Well, she wanted to do sex and sensuality. Like, this is a love runway.
Right, and I like that is a part of love. Sure. But like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like that is something you can wear for so many other runways. Completely. That like I would have liked something a little more like, to be fair, I almost feel like what she wears next week is
fully.
Like if she had worn that, well, she didn't make it, but
no.
If she had worn that this week, like, it would have been like, yes, love it,
totally,
because it felt like a heart explosion, heart ons.
Well, it's like the same kind of.
I can feel your heartbeat.
We're talking about that so soon.
Really?
Yes, very soon. That's our next season.
My brain dead ass being like, we haven't talked about that yet.
No. Season 4 is coming up. That's next. This is like the same kind of disconnect of her being like, okay, it's a love runway, so I'm going to do BDSM, as barbecue being like, okay, fetish, I'm going to be a superhero. Like, where was your brain going? I don't know. I think I would have made Melissa be the winner. Probably. Really? Yeah, I really, really loved her in the challenge. And then that Cupid was so cute. And there was another Cupid. Morgana did it, and I didn't like it as much.
That's fair. I feel like her Cupid was so good that I forget that Morgana's was also Cupid.
Yeah. And then I probably would have put maybe Prada and Morgana in the bottom. But also it's tough because it's like their roles were
Prada and Morgana.
Princess Diaries. It's hard because the two of them were in throwaway roles, but like they didn't do anything with it. And
but if you throw away your throwaway role, two trashes don't make a La Diamond. I don't know.
Two trashes make a... Oh my god, what was her name? Matilda. Two trashes. Two trash decisions make it Matilda.
No, Matilda.
Matilda. Priscilla gives that weird critique to Lena. And
you've been resting on pretty. It was her. That was her equivalent.
Resting on pretty was something they stole from Tyra, I think. Because Tyra said that to... Who was that in season 1? Who was the diva of season 1 of Top Model?
Oh, shoot.
I can't remember her name. The tall, leggy one who wouldn't pose nude. She told her she was resting on pretty. I swear to God it was her.
That'll be my bio if I ever go back on the apps. Tall, leggy one who won't pose nude. Even though I am not tall or leggy.
There's just one part of it that's true. And Sapario is called as the winner. Do you agree?
I mean, she was a runway winner for sure. Sure. But I mean, also that's kind of like part of your reasoning for Melissa.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know. I think she was. I think. I don't know. Is this her? Does she get a win yet? Who? Is this Sapario's?
I think this is Sapario's first win.
Okay. I mean, with how much they love Sapario, I understand her getting a win. Mm-hmm. And this isn't like the most inexcusable one. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that she was like a standout of the Rusical beyond her role being central to the plot in some way. Completely.
And I think if they had given the win now to Shiva, they didn't need to give her a throwaway win next week. Because it feels like with LaShiva next week, it feels like they Lanesha her. You know?
I don't know what is happening. Yeah.
Sissy is called as the bottom, with Morgana being safe and told that she's got to step out of her comfort zone.
Which pissed her off.
Which absolutely pissed her off. Wasn't this the week that they told her that she needed to give more silhouettes or something because she had corsets? And she's like, if the judges can't see it, that's not my problem. And it's like, well, no, it is quite literally your problem.
I'm obsessed with, on Drag Race, when someone gets a critique and they're like, and then it immediately cuts to them in the confessionals being like, they don't understand, and like I don't know what else to give them, like whatever, like it was so funny because she's just like nodding and taking it, and then the confessional, she's like, bitch, I brought what I brought and I am who I am, like I think I've been fabulous this whole time, and I think I've been bringing it and showing who I am, so if they don't see it, I don't know what to tell them.
Like, I think my personality is winning. And the lip sync song is Mare Caos. Chaos.
Chaos.
By Paolo.
Actual chaos.
Actual chaos. I think what is tough is Viziria was doing the hands in front of the face, mysterious, like, don't look. It's just mysterious handography because I don't know the words, so look at my fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Look at my fingertips because they are long and my hands are luscious. It does not matter that I don't know these words.
She was giving very much like backup dancer at like Mad Hatter's tea party.
Stop this. From California Adventure?
Yeah.
2010?
Yeah. Very that. She should have the little like on her gloves, like on the fingertips or little lights.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Doing a little handography with her little light fingertips, her little ET fingers.
Okay, Viziria with the fingers. What do you think about Sissy's wig reveal?
Okay, so it was just funny because it's like, how do I say this? Sissy, it's just funny because, like, you know, we were talking about before, Sissy, they've kind of been edging Sissy for the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, we are clearly not like loving what you're doing, but we love you is kind of the vibe I'm getting with Sissy.
Completely.
Of like, we don't want to put you in the bottom because we really like you, but we're not impressed. And so I kind of thought she was going to go home entering it because I also felt like Vizier had so much more presence in the edit and like the episode so far. So I just thought this was going to be like a little hiccup for her, whatever.
Right.
So how do I say this? There's like those things where it's like you have the realization that they're going to stay, or like, oh, like you're winning the lip sync, but you're not like gagged.
Totally.
But you're like, oh, you won.
Yeah.
Yep, you did that. How'd you feel?
Well, there was 3 inches of lace hanging off her temple, so I knew it was going to happen. When the wig is waving at me,
It's kind
I
of
know
like
that something's gonna
it's
happen.
kind of like in the old cartoons how the one like object is much more like animated and detailed than everything else. So you know it's going to be interacted with, like
Totally.
like the vase on the shelf is like fully like penciled in, so you know that Tom is going to pull it in front of Jerry.
Totally.
Compared to like everything else that's like kind of like set into the scene.
Yeah.
It's the trap door on the floor that you can already see the outline of. Like it's very
It's in
that.
Resident Evil where the box that you're supposed to break is bright yellow when the entire color palette is gray and brown.
You get a button prompt that like hovers over it when you get near it. Yeah. it's very that. Yeah, if this was a video game, it'd be like press Y to pull wig.
You missed a skill check and it doesn't come off.
Oh my god, it's literally like a Dead by Daylight like generator skill check where it's like the swinging, it's like ding.
Okay, but imagine
you miss the skill check and it snatches you bald.
Yes. Imagine
wigs.
Supermassive Games does a Drag Race version and they like you have to do the skill checks to get through it.
Okay, but I could actually genuinely okay. Watch me. I need someone who actually is like willing to take this concept.
Sure.
Steal this from me, please. I need like a Just Dance or like what's the other one called? Dance Central or whatever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But like a lip sync.
Oh, uh-huh.
Where it's like basically like a timing rhythm based game, but you're lip syncing. So it's like you hit the buttons or like you hit the moves on time. It's like snatch wig, do cartwheel, whatever. But it's like you miss it and it's like Mohart cartwheel, or like you take both wigs off by accident, or like have you seen the video of Plain Jane and like she takes her wig off and then she has another wig underneath? I think Trixie and Alaska just watched this together. Oh, she did the wig reveal, but then the other wig came off with it, but it was stuck behind her. And so she was looking for it, like where did the other wig go? But it literally was stuck to the back of her head, so she couldn't see it. Crazy,
so crazy. Very that.
But yeah, anyway, so you saw it coming.
Yes, I did. I thought they both could have gone home.
Okay.
I was not amused by either one of them. And I think I'm at a point this season where I'm like starting to get a little grouchy because I loved Italia too. And for all of its quirks, I liked Italia 1. I don't remember how you felt about it in the moment, but I liked Italia 1. I thought it was weird.
I think it's important historical, like, footage.
Gay history. People died.
Nope. Nobody was killed.
Nobody was killed in Italia. I thought, for all of its quirks, it was good. Season 2 stepped its cookies up. And then 3, it was like they tried to modernize so hard for an international audience that I think they lost a lot of their sparkle. It's why I got frustrated with Thailand 3. Is that they really backstep. I should have had a Thailand 3 fact loaded in the barrel.
ready for this occasion.
For this moment. But I think I'm just like a little grouchy with how big the cast is and how the storylines are going nowhere. I'm not clicking with a lot of it. I would have kicked them both out. I would have been like, all right, time to go.
Let's get it pushing. Yeah, let's get it pushing. Let's really wake it up.
Right. But I do love Aziria, and I loved her very emotional goodbye. And even Priscilla was getting emotional about it. Like, you are a queen in Albania, and we're very, very happy that you came here.
You're the only woman who does drag in Albania.
The only woman in Albania.
Yeah.
There are no women there.
Population of 1, and it's her.
Woo. And we're just so happy that you came here. And she gives her heartfelt message, and then she says, well, it looks like I go back to Albania. And it was just very funny the way she did it. So deadpan.
She is funny. Like, I feel like she was the key. It was just so weird because I feel like she was such a main character, so I just did not see this for her.
That's a big part of why I'm frustrated with the season. It's a lot like what's happening in the US right now. The editors seem to be at odds with the production crew, and I don't get why. So Viziria's out, and we move to episode 4, The Devil Wears Drag, where the video message in the morning...
Hateful title.
Isn't it? The video message is referencing the world of fashion, and Priscilla comes in and says, as Miranda says, everyone wants this life. What was happening in this year of 2023 that Devil Wears Prada made a resurgence? Because they hadn't talked about the movie yet. Because do you remember, and this is, maybe you don't, Pao says... in the first episode of Philippines 2, and as Emily once said, you have big shoes to fill. Do you remember that?
The way I don't, but you do, and I'm impressed by that. I feel like there's just like a collective yearning. I feel like, we're all depressed.
Sure.
We're in rough times. And it only got worse from 3 years later.
Sure.
This is what, 23? Right?
23 we're in, yeah.
Yeah. It only gets worse 3 years later, but I don't know. I feel like we're getting to a point where we're reverting and we want our creature comforts.
Sure.
And I think The Devil Wears Prada was a real creature comfort.
Probably. Because I think maybe also this is when Brooke was really leaning into her Miranda Priestley looks, perhaps. I don't know. I was just curious what was going on in the world at the time that both of these series referenced niche quotes.
Well, do you know what's the even more layered part of that, though? Because it is niche quotes, but, like, I think about how RuPaul says really niche quotes from, like, Mommy Dearest and stuff.
True.
Well, I mean, I guess they're iconic, but, like, they're only iconic to me because it's, like, RuPaul kept it going.
True.
Where it's, like, if Drag Race wasn't around, I don't think the queer, like, generation nowadays would have the same reverence for it. Because, like, people, like, my age and even older and younger, like... we didn't really have any like exposure to that beyond what Drag Race pushed through of like things like Mommy Dearest and like a couple other like random like queer works. Like, I don't know. I think it's interesting. So like in 10, 20 years, are we already seeing like Devil Wears Prada sort of becoming something like that where it is like, this is a very like substantial, meaningful piece of media for like queer people. And so like, we're going to reference this a lot,
That could very well be it. Yeah, maybe. The mini
TED Talk.
Yeah, I'm gelling on that. I'm gonna let that rattle around in my head for a while. The mini challenge is the photo bomb that we've talked about many times. So we're both a little unamused. What I thought was weird is that that's what I keep saying in all these episodes. What I think is weird.
What I thought was weird.
There are all these photos of celebrities.
Yeah.
Like real life celebrities, like actual real life celebrities. But then Shiva gets the freaking Leaning Tower of Pisa. And there was the Statue of David. That? But then there's like, who is this? What is her name? Breakfast.
Sabaro.
No. The actual celebrity, the real one.
Brunch at Tiffany's. Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn. There's this Audrey Hepburn photo. You know, there's all these other actual celebrities from movies.
Okay, but then like it's also it's so weird because it's a mix of like Italian specific, like almost like paparazzi, like distance photos or like important historical photos. And then like actor photos.
Julia Roberts.
I'm assuming, is that Eat Pray Love?
Perhaps.
But like
there's two nuns eating.
It was just like
nuns.
Literally you search like Italy iconic picture into Google Images and then like hit like shuffle or like surprise me.
And like, then in these.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, Leaning Tower Pisa. Okay, Julia Roberts in Italy. Okay, Audrey Hepburn in Italy. Okay, this Italian person in Italy.
The Statue of David.
Vape Couture.
Oh my god. I would like to address this very cute little pit crew dude that they had to come and pretend to be the photographer, who very clearly was not taking real pictures of them because he was getting the worst angles and all of the professional photos were all head-ons.
Literally. But just, I love putting a pit crew member into accessories to denote his profession.
Exactly.
And just sending him out there to strut. Love it.
But what is so funny is that he looked like he was progressively getting more annoyed because the girls would come out and look at him and be like, ooh. And he looked like he was bothered by it. And like, on one hand, I'm like, sure, like, you don't want to be objectified, but you're standing in underwear and a beret holding a camera. Your whole purpose is to be objectified.
Literally.
Like, that is what you are here for, is for them to ogle your nudity.
He was literally very much giving, like, ladies, I'm literally your photographer, please. Like, like, girl, I know you're not, but come on.
It's like, sir, your toes are out. Like, you're literally only here with the purpose of of having your abs and titties looked at. Come on. Like, that's your job. Your job is go-go. Like, your job is beach.
What is that?
Yeah. And the maxi is announced after the winner is called a Sipario that they're going to be doing a design challenge. And it'll be, they specifically say hot couture, H-O-T. So I feel like they were referencing red, like red hot. But we were talking about this before.
Ruby is red hot.
Moonstones and bloodstones.
Snow.
It's a box challenge that they have done.
We're gonna box each other. Sorry.
It's the box challenge that they've done every single year in Italia. But the box themes are supermodels, said loosely.
But also they have nothing to do with the materials inside.
Not one thing.
Like there's no correlation between the name on the box and what's in the box.
You don't think that Linda Evangelista has anything to do with a loofah and a strawberry and a Lego? That's going on my conspiracy theory board.
What is that? Because, like, what?
When I talk about the season 3 curse, I'm going to figure out how Lego dismantled UK3 and Thailand 3. I'm going to figure it out.
But also, like, why does was it a strawberry, a Lego, and what?
And a loofah. Those were in her box. But these are throwaway boxes because later on they show them with giant plastic containers that are full of fabric. These were
okay.
What is that called when you give someone God, there's a name for that. There's a TV trope name for that where it's like the fake box. Or a fake set of items, like a mirage.
Not a mirage.
I don't know what it's called.
Like a...
it's like a red herring, kind of.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean, right? Because it's like a red herring item. Oh, that's the theme, red herrings. Because they have nothing to do with this. You think that's all they're getting. And it shows the girls complaining, like, what the hell am I going to do with a red tissue? How am I supposed to make a dress out of this? And then 3 seconds later, they've got actual boxes. But it's never addressed that they got more fabric.
Yeah, okay, and that was what was wild about it, is they were literally opening these like fake, like the sacrificial boxes with like 3 items in them. Mm-hmm. And then like those were what they were like using in like the confessionals. Like they took the boxes to the confessionals, but I'm like, these boxes are literally like the size of like, that's like what you put like a t-shirt and a gift card in for Christmas. Like,
completely.
That's not like an entire outfit's worth of material.
It's like a white elephant party or something.
Yeah, literally white elephant ass like sewing box.
Why was this pit crew guy holding the box like his dick was inside of it?
Who put a dick in this box?
Who was that, the evil queen that meme is about? Yes. Holding open the heart. But yeah, like the way that he's holding it, he's like got it at waist level. And that's how he presented it to all of them, was like, pick it up from down here. Like,
literally, why was it so suggestive?
He was. But he was cute. And it was, again, strange that they never discussed that they got more fabrics and what those fabrics had to do with these actual supermodels. Because, like, if I was, I don't know, Kate Moss, and I found out that there was this weird drag show in Italy that did a box themed after me, my image, and my name, and inside of it was a clown nose, I'd be like, okay, who the fuck is getting a lawsuit? Which lawyers were on retainer?
Who do I need to email before I send the letter?
The cease and desist. Yeah. Get this off the air. I would be very grumpy. I'd be like, now what the hell? What is this about? So the actual design process happens, and in confessional, Shiva says that in Rome, they work their little butts off, and Prada can settle with her little pizzeria shows.
Wow. They're over there in Rome eating rice and beans every day to afford this.
Working in Rome 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Alexandra de Reval, the icon.
Basil and tomatoes, yeah.
Silvana has a little crash out over her materials, and I think the constant B-rolls was making this frustrating, and this is a problem that Italia 3 has. Their B-roll cuts are constant, and I felt like I was not able to follow one thing that was happening because they kept getting interrupted. They would start sewing, another stitch happens. I just can't believe she said that. Another stitch. She's ridiculous. Like, what are we talking about?
It was a little too, like, how do I say this? It's a little too, like, real, like, my brain. Like, I need a little more through line in the editing. Yeah. It felt a little too much like how my brain is, like, jumping from thing to thing. Like,
it was like a Lee Dawson cut without sound effects.
I felt like Yara Sophia walking around the room scoping it out. Like, the way the edit was. Because, yeah, it wasn't just, like... They wouldn't ever let a thought or like a vibe like carry all the way through. It would start and then it would jump to someone else's thing, or like it would like interrupt it, like you're saying, or like cut through it. So like, I don't know, it wasn't great, but there was an overarching theme of Silvana's in distress.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was constant. But then like the next day they come in, and I forget who it was. Was it Morgana saying she was nervous? And then it cuts to Sipario going, fake, 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 fake. But I didn't know why she said that. And then it suddenly cuts to Lena and Aurora talking about their erections. And then suddenly...
Aurora's like, I'm horny. Deal with it.
I did not understand at all what was going on.
Crazy stuff. Okay, wait, did we already pass the part where Kiara comes in and Silvana's literally just like, I'm struggling. I'm not doing good.
I breezed through that part, but
because literally Kiara comes in, she's like, how's everyone doing? Like, you know, the usual like coming in to check in. She comes, she's like, hey, how's everyone doing? And Silvana's like, not good. Like, I'm not doing good at all. Like, I don't know what else to do. It's all falling apart. Like,
everything's ruined. It's never gonna get better than this. You're gonna send me home. I did kind of live for that crash out right in front of Kiara because it was so genuine, but also it also felt a little put on to me. It was like, oh my god, someone's here I can cry to. That's an authority figure. Maybe they'll do something about this.
It was literally like, teacher, help me. These materials called me a poopy head.
And they flicked me on the tit.
This sewing machine's mean to me.
So let's get into these looks. The runway category is called Red Passion Week. These are materials that they sewed themselves. Morgana Cosmica is first. She says she's inspired by Nikita Vegas,
yes.
And Bob Mackie. But all I saw was Christmas Slut.
That's the new, all I saw is a messy man. All I saw was a Christmas slut.
It was the way that you flailed for like 4 whole seconds.
All I saw was a Christmas slut.
That's all I saw.
Hey, bitch, it's Christmas.
Put
Wait, you're talking about Silvana?
No, Morgana's first.
Oh, Silvana Morgana, yes, the Queen of Italia. Stop, because I feel like Silvana's also giving like Christmas slut.
She totally is. She's giving Lady
Morgana's giving
slut.
like showgirl slut on Christmas. Like
Yeah.
it's a shame nobody comes on you.
I just had to transfer all the data from my old phone to my new one, and it did this little pop-up on my phone and said, finish on new phone. And I looked at Jake and I showed it to him and I said, I barely just got to know its name.
Like, I'd rather not. It's a little too forward.
That's a little forward. But yeah, I don't like Morgana's look. It's a chop.
Yeah, she looks really happy to wear it, but
Very.
I do think it's not amazing for her.
Also, the shoes look like they're falling off of her.
Also, what is that silver shoe with that red outfit?
Silver shoes.
Silver shoes.
And then we got Silvana de Mayana.
The other Christmas slut.
The other Christmas slut. But Lady Bunny Christmas slut.
Okay. I
Okay.
hate that you said Bump of Love, because does this not look like Bump of Love dressed as Lady Bunny for the Drag Race Season 3 Christmas runway?
Completely. I hate those booties, first off. The booties are atrocious. I like her little purse. I think that's fun. But yeah, it's Bump of Love got made over by Lady Bunny in Drag U.
Yeah, Drag U Christmas special. The Drag U holiday special.
It's a miracle.
Directed by Russell Davies.
It's cute. I think there's a lot of elements that make it kind of distracting. So it's like a poorly sewn garment.
Yeah, it's not sewn well. I think her curation of fabrics is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was put together in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
But also I wasn't expecting her to do that. So I'm like, fine.
After her tears, I was assuming it'd be worse.
Yeah, her Amanda tears.
Britney Spears. Next, we have Cissy Lee in a very cool jumpsuit, actually. I like the way that she treated this. And the crotch is actually nice. That's the part that's the hardest to get in pants.
She's very much giving, like, movie adaptation of a video game.
Completely. Yeah. I really like the cape. I think the lining is cool. I wish the hair was a little higher of a pony. Like, that could have just been, like when the drag queens take the actual pony on the first wig and just put it into a bun and then tack on a wig on top of that. That's what that should have been.
I hate when she tries to do like lady hair,
like
real woman hair. I'm like, no, do a big wig.
Instagram just posted a behind the scenes of the girls in Canada's Drag Race getting ready for the challenge, and Jada Shada's painting, and she's like, don't y'all think I give lady? Like, I give woman. And they're all like, Jada, you don't give woman.
She's
like, I give woman.
I've talked about this with my friend. I was like, I feel like being gay and being a drag fan makes you kind of deluded, because like completely. I will look at the craziest drag face and be like, I think that's what a woman looks like.
Completely.
Like kind of completely forgetting what a real woman looks like on the street. Like a woman you see outside of Drag Race.
Yeah, fully.
And then I just see this like ridiculously contoured, painted up illusion on a man. And I'm like, no, yeah, that's what a woman looks like. Yeah, no, completely. Totally. I would see that in the mall and not think twice about it.
Yeah. I'd be like, woman.
Yeah, delusion.
Fierce. Drag delusion.
Like fully talking about someone like Phoenix. Like, you know.
India Farah.
And literally. And I'm like, no, yeah, that's what a woman looks like. Yeah, for sure.
Completely. But yeah, I think she looks really cute. It's just the hair is the problem for me. Next, we have Lena Galore. She specifically says she's referencing a classic Dior silhouette.
Gorgeous cunty.
Gorgeous. That corset is everything to me.
I like that the corset is in a contrast fabric, and that she carries through this idea of like red dress with pops of a printed white fabric.
Yeah.
Like we have the white shoe, and then we have the gloves and the belt and the little wrap around the like arm, and then the under like skirt, and that's all in the contrast. Like I like that clean like tie through.
And the white shoe.
The shoe with the full body red stocking. I love like a contrast stocking of like a solid color.
Yeah.
The J'adore galore, like little like heart purse thing she made, and then the little like red sort of victory bow. With this, I love, she does this kind of hair a lot. She's got like very much like a retro approach to like her wigs in particular.
Totally.
That's something that's interesting about Lena is like, I feel like her clothing, her wigs, her makeup, they're all different eras, but she's
Cynthia
Are you
kisses.
ready to synthesize? She Cynthia kisses them in a way that like is very like concise, and I think this is like a very through line concept, but like I think she just curates all of her like drag very interestingly,
right?
But this came together so well. I love it.
I love the way that it's, since you brought it up, it's the white shoe into the red stocking, and then the white pleated print, and then red, white, red,
yes,
white on
red,
the choker,
yellow,
green. Next we have Sipario, and she made a fruit basket on her head for the strawberries.
I thought it was Lee Bowery.
It was Lee Bowery, girl.
It was right. It was Lee Bowery, girl. I don't know. It was just like, it was Kate Bush at the picnic as Carmen Miranda.
She specifically mentions in her walkthrough with Kiara that Linda Evangelista had recently been ostracized because she had put on some weight, which I didn't know about this. But that's what the story that Sipario said. And so I'm like, okay, cool, fierce work. That means you're going to do a cool story about, on the runway, you're going to show off your body. You're going to show that big is beautiful, that no matter what your proportions are, no matter what the show has said about you, you're going to show off your curves and be proud of them. Like that's going to be the direction. And then she comes out in a potato sack.
And I was like, yeah, she comes out in like a misshapen red bird outfit.
Darian, you're not fat, you're misshapen.
And also, like, what I will say is, like, to me, because it's a supermodel runway, I do want, if anything, like, there's not really a theme. Red passion, but, like, I do want a model vibe. I feel like Lena gave that.
Totally.
I feel like Melissa gave that. Completely. We haven't gone to her yet, but, like, Layla.
Yeah.
But, like, I just feel like what she's doing is not, to me, like, you sewed that, it's cool. To me, it's like a little more costumey, but like I just like, it's not clicking for me when I put it all together.
Right. Next we have La Shiva, who is given more Christmas slut, and there is nothing on the back. My biggest problem with drag queen sewing challenges is they will make a garment and then they'll stick it on their mannequin and they say, okay, I need more. So they staple napkins to it. They glue rhinestones on it. They'll take a chain and drape it across the hip. They'll add more texture to it. They'll throw glitter on the front. And then they put it on and the back is barren.
Is that a big, like, turn off for you in drag? Like a busy front and a plain back?
Yeah, it's the reverse mullet. For me, I think always of the critique that Landon Sider said to girl, I can't remember who it was in season 4. She says, this is the 360 competition. You need to be thinking about every single detail. And I think about that critique a lot because I remember Landon said, I just don't remember who too. That's same with Drag Race. The cameras are watching from every angle. And it's sort of the it's the Instagram dress problem too. We saw that for a hot minute between season like 10 to like 14. The problem was the Instagram looks. They were always hot from the waist up. There was a bunch of shit up here on the shoulders, on the hair. But then the waist was just like pants. Plain leggings or a skirt. Like nothing below the waist. But all the interest was up here because this is where the camera would catch you. And it's the same kind of problem here. I'm like, put shit on the back.
I feel that. And I mean, it's also like, I almost feel like it's just like only a bonus if you're loving the front of it. And then they're walking away and they're like, oh my God, and look in the back too.
Yeah, totally. And then next we have Lightning Aurora, who, do you feel like she deserved to go home for this look? Be so real with me.
No, I thought she kind of turned it. I thought she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, I thought she looked like an old Hollywood actress.
And it's like, to me, it was very romantic, which like fit with the red of it all.
Totally.
It wasn't like the most like, but again, supermodel was not. That's just something I'm imposing because there was for some reason models' names on the boxes. I still don't know why, but like, I don't know. I thought it was a really. Actually pretty impressive dress.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there was a lot of, like, layers to it, if that makes sense. Like, in how, like, it was constructed. It wasn't just, like, you made, like, a solid, like, dress. Like, there was clearly, like, what's the word? Draping and ruching. And, like, the sleeves had, like, a really cool volume to them. And, like, it was a lot of pieces coming together. Mm-hmm. So, like, I thought she did really good, honestly.
Yeah. And, like, you can't look at this and tell me that that's constructed bad and then not look at Silvana or freaking Sabario or even Lashiva and be like, those are better.
I feel like there's technique reflected in her look.
Sure.
I feel like all of them are showing, honestly, technical skill in, like, what they've made. But I feel like hers, like, does look like... It doesn't necessarily scream like I sewed this myself.
Totally. And it's got a good style to it. I think she looks fun. She looks like she's going to go to a cocktail party.
Cocktail time.
There's always time for kindness. And then oh no, there's still two more. Oh my God, I keep forgetting about this girl.
Woof. Which one?
La Prada. I keep forgetting she's here. There's two more looks, but I keep forgetting La Prada's here. Every time I look at her, I'm like, who are you? I'm having a Yvonne Nightstand moment with her. I don't remember she's here.
Double shade.
Double shade.
Shade.
So there's Melissa Bianchini. Shut it down.
Great. Loved it. So different than everyone else's, too. Like the hat and sort of like the masculine made feminine approach to her silhouette. Mm-hmm. So good. And like I said it earlier, but it was just so cool to like feel that sense of like calm and like peace with her of just realizing like, oh, like you are good at everything, including sewing.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're a queen who can do it all. And so she was like thriving on her own and also willing to help other people, trying to support Silvana through her breakdown.
Anything you need, I got it for you. I can support you. I loved that. I loved it so much. She's giving me My Fair Lady. It's like garden party. I love the way that she incorporated the roses. The way that one is pleated right at the coochie.
I love a coochie pleat.
I mean, coochie pleat that is a flower. Because the vagina's... It's a flower.
Okay, well, also speaking of like technical skill, I feel like this was one of the most like technically like impressive looks.
Didn't she say she made the hat out of the box they gave them?
That is fab.
Yeah, this whole look is everything. This was the winner. And the dress practically hits the floor. She even used more flowers at the bottom. Had she used just a slightly smaller shoe, that dress would have hit the floor.
Right. I know. When it's like that small of a like a space from the floor, like you said, that is a shoe fixable thing compared to like, so hateful to bring her up, but like Dax, like that green dress with the gold like weird like underlay under it. Like this is like too big of a gap to like not notice or bring attention to.
Sure.
But like she made that and then she did choose that shoe, but like it's like that's still like pretty good.
Yeah. This is fab, and I'm a slut for some shoulders like that. It's so luxe. And then we've got La Prada, who is very cute, I will say. It's giving me tightrope walker.
Tight walk.
It's
giving Funhouse by Pink.
It's giving Haunted Mansion. You know, the lady that's above the crocodile?
It's giving me that. Wait, okay, that's
she should be
gorgeous.
in the stretching room.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's a cunty reference. I'll take that.
Yeah. This is very impressive, too. This was high for me. I know I keep forgetting about her, but this was a high look.
You're like, I didn't know who she was 5 minutes ago, but now that I do know, She's my winner.
Now that I remember her game. And then the umbrella's cool. I think it's fun. This is a great look.
No, it is really cool, and like it's funny because I feel like it is one of the stronger looks she brought.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't even bring it. She made it.
Yeah. And then last up is Layla Yarn, who, okay, this is a lot.
Do you, in a good way?
I don't know.
I like it. I think it's punk and
It's very punk.
I love that.
She has a codpiece. She's got a David Bowie codpiece.
Didn't love that.
I do like the ruffles, the way that there's so many of those different colors and textures. I like the way that those are layering down. I think it looks very fashion. I think I would have stripped the chains on all of it. I would have stripped the chains. I don't think those needed to be there. Those plastic links.
Strip the chains. I feel like I do like it. It's very punk to me. It looks like something that like the alt queen on like Drag Race UK would wear.
Totally.
And I like that.
Yeah. I like a lot of elements of it. I think I would remove the chain on the neck, and then especially the chain on the legs. Those have got to go. I don't like that.
That's fair. And I will say, I don't always love like I don't know if it's plastic, but like those like colored chains where it's not like a silver or like a black or something, but it's like a red or a yellow or a green chain. Sometimes I'm like, what is this?
Right. What did we do this for? The critiques put Morgana low, and Paolo says that she's in her comfort zone again. And Priscilla this is the week that Priscilla tells her to get out of the corsets. Which I'm like, okay, I understand, but also, what is her comfort zone? Because I think I'm in the boat with her. I don't see what they're talking about. What is her comfort zone?
I feel like, on the contrary, I've yet to fully hone in on and figure out what her drag is.
Yeah, and to that end, it's like, I think she's doing too much. I can't figure out what her niche is. So, like, what is that? I don't get that critique. And she loses it in Untucked. She's like, the judges don't like me. There's inconsistency. They're asking me to not wear corsets, but they're not telling Sipario to stop wearing potato sacks. Like, why do you have to not change up your silhouette, but I do? And on that end, I'm like, yeah, I agree. If they're going to give you the critique to change your gray hair, tell Fame to stop being pretty.
Did she kind of ate with that? No.
Yeah. I kind of live.
I feel like she did kind of eat indeed.
Yeah. I feel like the girls often dance around these things, and they're like, I just don't know why they want me to change my drag. But then they never point a finger and go, they're not asking you to stop doing this thing. Why don't they want you to stop being pretty or blonde? But they don't want me to wear dots.
And also, like, it's still so early, and, like, I don't know. I feel like the critiques of her could have been more of, like, you're not emerging, we don't know who you are. It's just, like, I don't know. What they, like, are harping on for her doesn't really make sense, to be fair.
Totally, I feel that. After critiques, Lashiva is called as the winner. I stay confused with this season's bottom two and tops, because I don't understand why Lashiva won it.
And, like, she's fully crying, and they just glaze over it. Means nothing to them. They're like, okay, anyways, that's weird.
Why was she crying?
I feel like she was having some sort of moment, something was trying to brew some sort of storyline, but like they fully just were like, yeah, no, we're not going to talk about this. This is not relevant. Good for you good for you for crying and feeling emotional, but
and the bottoms are Morgana, Sipario, and Lightning Aurora, where Sipario is called safe. So Morgana and Lightning Aurora lip sync to the song Tribali.
Do you think it should have been them two?
No, I don't think Lightning Aurora should have been down here at all.
I was going to say, I would kind of swap out Lightning.
Yeah. I would swap her with a lot of folks, actually, in this group. I would swap her with Sylvana. I would swap her with Sipario. I don't even think... Well, Morgana deserved to be here. That is for sure.
You're like, well, she did bad.
She did. I just don't know if Lightning Aurora was the worst. I think they played in her face. I think they fully just were like, hey, you dumb bitch. We don't like you.
Hey, stupid head.
And she's like, wait, why do you think I'm stupid? 'Cause you're dumb.
Because you a big dum-dum.
And she's just left confused. I like this lip sync song, but I do think that both of their greenness came out in this, because I don't remember how long Morgana's been doing drag, but I don't think it's been that long. And I think Lightning was pacing a lot. She was twirling her squirt. Bye, Steve, cut that.
Bye. Twirling her squirt. She was twirling her squirt.
The way that my stutter has gotten worse, and the way that the words coming out of my mouth has gotten worse over the last several months, she was twirling her skirt constantly, like in a distracting way. And like Morgana was all over the place. She took out that long paper confetti and it tangled up on her immediately. That was awful.
I hate when the prop is buffoonery.
Yeah.
It was buffoonery propery.
There was someone really recently whose earring popped off their ear and got caught to their hair that we were watching.
From like a newer season, or from one we rewatched?
From, maybe it was, was it Kennedy? Was it Kennedy I think it may have been her. I can't remember. Because I feel like it was her lip syncing in something. But anyways, I hated that the paper got caught to her and she didn't try to take it off. I hated that Lightning was just all over the place. That both their greenness in performing came out quite a bit, where it's like, you guys don't know what you're doing on stage fully.
And like talking about the security you feel with Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you don't feel the security here, you know?
Completely. That being said, I feel like they're done with Morgana. They are completely done with her storyline. They have no interest in her. So I don't know why they strung her along for another episode when they didn't seem like they hated Lightning Aurora.
No, I definitely thought that Morgana was dunsies. So
yeah.
I was gagged. I think she was gagged. I mean, she was quite upset. I felt very bad.
Mm-hmm. Especially with all her confessionals and her mini explosion in Untucked being like, they're asking me to do stuff but not you. I thought that would lead to, all right, we're done with you. You can go now.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then the last episode we're talking about is episode 5, called Back to School, where the queens are starting to feel the competition among each other, but as a viewer, I don't feel that at all. Is that weird? Like, I don't know, by this point in the competition, I'm usually, like, a little stressed, like, who's going to go home next?
They're like, the competition's really starting to heat up, and you're like, is it?
I couldn't toast a piece of bread.
You're like, I'm not gagging. Please! You're like, I'm not gagging. I'm gagging because of the smell.
The theme of this episode is all about schooling, teaching, and the mini is about sharing an important art of voguing.
Girl, I got so nervous. I immediately had war flashbacks to Holland.
Oh my god, me too.
Literally, I was like, what kind of voguing are we about to get?
Yeah. I was so scared. I totally thought about that mini challenge, or that maxi as well. That was a maxi. What did you think? Can I ask
the
you?
ultimate bait and switch. Anyway, sorry.
What did you think about them showing La Prada's full, like, dick and ball bulge on camera?
Well, I don't think they were interested in preserving her image or appearance this episode, because they had her booty butt bubblegum out.
Totally.
And then they show her full on smack eat shit Looney Tunes fall. And then she like gets up and holds her teeth like, wait, am I okay? And then the sort of like, okay, let's pick it back up, like starting again. Like, it was the craziest take.
Wasn't it?
No regard for La Prada.
Not one. And what do you think about Italian Michelle showing up? She like did a very small monologue.
She said a little Italian greeting and then could not be arsed to say anything else in Italian. She said, "All right, anyways, now that I got my Italian out." I think I told you earlier, I thought she was going to be like Norvina, like giving like "Hola, Queens," like, and then just give like a sort of like androidish like Italian monologue.
Yeah. She looked cute though.
She did.
The mini is weird. It was kind of, there were some fun moments. Sissy doing the Macarena sent me to space. I'm like, that's not Voguing, diva.
Do you Macarena Vogue like me? I mean, yeah, it was definitely rough. There was a spectrum, but I don't think that the like high end of the spectrum was necessarily like giving.
I was worried about where it was going. I'm like, where is this going?
Although I will say, Layla kind of did tear that.
She did, but why did Priscilla scream, Butch Queen?
Butch Queen. Why did she look like a yesified Jim Carrey Riddler? Why was she literally Jim Carrey as the Riddler in Batman Forever? Just
You're
like
so
giving
right.
puss and like near enoughing, like cooter slamming all over the place.
You're so right, though.
Haunting.
That's so funny. She wins that mini, and Sapario is plucked because she's been winning all the minis. So finally, it's time to turn over some power. And as the winner, she gets an advantage to choose her team in this challenge, which I appreciate that she also got to pick captains of both other groups. And I appreciate Italia putting a little bit of weight on the team leaders, but I wish that it was stressed a little more, the importance of being the leader.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, because like that's what was odd, because yeah, they appointed the leaders, but then for the last group, it felt like Morgana was almost more of a moderator than Lashiva was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Lashiva was the captain, but there was nothing captainly about her energy with the other two.
Yeah. And also what I noticed is they directly ripped the topics for this out of season 10.
Oh, shit.
Did you clock that? The categories are body, makeup, and hair. These are literally the DragCon panels.
Well, I also love that it is the DragCon challenge, but they're like, well, we're not going to call it that because we don't have DragCon here. So instead we'll make it student teacher because someone on the production team
needs to go to jail.
Horny jail. And they have they cannot resist women in sequins teaching them things.
I'm floating that as the episode title, Women in Sequins Teaching Things. So, but it's interesting that they do a masterclass here because they just did that masterclass in UK. So something was going on at WoW. They were like, we need another season to do this. Who wants to volunteer?
Are we trying to sell RuPaul's masterclass? Are we trying to sell tickets to DragCon? What is it giving?
So Layla picks for her team Lena immediately and then lands on Silvana after struggling for a couple seconds, which I think that was a good group, but there's going to be some fallout of this. She then picks their topic as makeup, which, like, of the topics, none of them do body. Not one of them. And none of them are particularly good at wigs. So it's sort of like, I guess makeup works, but none of y'all are mugged either. Sorry.
Hateful.
So sorry. I mean, Lena's the most mugged out of all of them, but, like, it's not like they're all mugged.
How do I say this? Like, them doing each of them is very, like, Jasmine doing peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I'm just shaking my butt. Like,
It's just pads not moving.
yeah, like, that's how, like, it felt like some of them doing these topics.
Totally. She does not get to pick the other team. She only gets to pick the captain of the next team, which she picks Sissy. And Sissy picks Sapario and Melissa, which then leaves Miss Shiva even more upset. I screen grabbed this bitch. Who is she giving in this shot? She looks like someone here, and it is not clicking with me. Who?
That's a woman.
That is a woman. Still a pissed off woman.
I'm going to have to think about that. Such an angry woman.
A very angry... Is it poopy poison that she's giving? I don't know. She did say something about her being very España in episode 1, and I can't stop seeing it. She's so España.
She's so that, yes.
But she is fuming that nobody picked her. And then the last team captain is chosen as Morgana. And I do appreciate that this season chops out a lot of the fatty bits that we don't need to see. Like, we don't need to see them rehearsing. But also, I don't understand then the direction of why they chose the topics, or why they went the route they did in the challenge. Like, what was their POV? What was their goal? We don't get any of that.
Yeah, and like, again, it's just weird. Like, I feel like this kind of speaks to the disconnect of like the challenges sometimes, but like, this is literally like an existing challenge that has been successfully done multiple times for the show. And then they just did it and tweaked it and made it like a little more odd, you know,
Yeah.
like it just like, it felt like just like a little like off. It was interesting. Which, well, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
So, as they're getting ready for the elimination day, Lashiva is pissed.
Girl, this, okay, well, yes, I forgot to bring that up. Like, literally, like, as soon as they're done assigning the teams, she says something
She makes a snarky comment, yeah.
I have no idea what she says, because the captions might as well have, like, just put in like the B-movie script. There, it says something like, well, you know, I know you're a fake one because you want to see me in the playback or something, like ridiculous levels of translating. And I was like, I think she's basically saying like, you want to see me lip sync, like by making this move or something. I don't know.
I don't get it.
But she immediately she basically has a thanks detox moment with Layla.
Well, thanks for what, hun?
Yeah, literally pissed off. And so that carries over. They literally come into the workroom and it's like silence. It's like literally just like getting ready, sitting there, no gabbing, no vibing.
Painful silence.
Hateful, awkward, rough.
Yeah. What did you think about this fight? I know we talked about it a little bit before we started recording, but what did you think about this? Because I still am confused on what exactly she was upset about. Because she seemed like she was upset that she wasn't picked. But, like, then she has this whole segment where she keeps repeating, you're wrong, you were wrong, it's okay that you were wrong, you'll figure out that you were wrong when you're older. And it's like, wrong about what?
I also, okay, wait, I was extra, because, so wait, you said Morgana was the leader? I thought she was the leader, and so now I'm even more confused, because I thought maybe she was upset because it's like, you made me the leader of this boot nasty boo-boo team.
No, it was Morgana.
Like, okay, so then that's even crazier, because I thought maybe part of her upset was like, you left me with these two and made me the leader, so it's like captain goes down with the ship. Like, what is that? But then it was like, because at first I just thought she was upset that she was on that team.
Yeah.
And then that was what it seemed like the fight started with Layla. And then Morgana said something about being in the team. And then she's like, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Right.
It's about like, why didn't you pick me to be with you?
Yeah, when I've been so generous and kind and selfless to you. I've been your friend.
I know I've helped you out, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, to me, I'm just like, okay, like I helped you out, so you should pick me to like do this challenge with you. I don't know, whatever. But like her reasoning was like, I felt insecure about this and I wanted to have people I thought would be really good to support me. And I feel like that makes sense. And then it just feel like eventually just got to a part of like, you know what, you're just wrong. And like, you're young and you don't understand. And
you're
you have
young
to grow.
And stupid and immature and you'll never understand until you're old like me.
Literally. And like, it was just strange. And then she was crying and it was a lot.
I did love Silvana being like, hug her, what the fuck?
Yeah, and she's like, don't try to be aunt right now.
Yeah.
Like,
which
pissed off at her.
I'm like, what do you mean?
But I just feel like, I mean, maybe I'm also just too immature to understand the maturity of Lashiva, but
I'm
like
37 in a month.
and
a half, and I don't get it.
I just felt like it was two people being immature in different ways.
Totally.
And like, just like, yeah, it was rough. Because I feel like, yes, like, I feel like no shame in like Layla being like competitive. But then I feel like her, like, she just like really like crashed out afterwards from like the like blowback of it.
Totally.
And then like Lashiva was just like not handling it well at all. So I just feel like it was double trouble.
So let's get into these really quick. We have the master classes where the big bitches are first.
Sorry, last thing before we get into it. Team 1, the little bitches. Team 2, oh, we're the big bitches. Team 3, we're the gorgeous
bitches.
I love that they kept with it.
It was fun. I did like that. Big bitches are first, which La Big Bitch does sound like it should be a France queen, doesn't it?
Big Bertha's makeover.
La Big Bitch.
And La Big Bertha and La Big Beach.
And we have Sapario, Sissy, and Melissa talking about Bowdy. I thought that Melissa getting up to quote unquote tuck the pit crew Philippe, I thought was very fun. I don't think she actually tucked him. I think they were just making jokes.
Doubt it. I mean, he was wearing that little panty when they put the pads on, but I don't know what was going on during that time.
There was a lot of bubblegum happening with him. But I love how gamey he was to just be silly. And I mean, there was no way that he tucked his wang. There's just no way.
His mini wang.
But yeah, I think Melissa was really funny. I thought she was able to navigate that being lewd and making jokes like, oop, I'm gonna just give a little taste. Oop, it's really long. I thought she navigated all of those without being overtly, disgustingly sexual. It was just enough wink, nudge, nod that it was like, oh, I see what's going on.
It was very like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, basically like doing the tucking part of the makeover challenge in like a DragCon panel, like stage kind of way.
Yeah. She ate the two of them up, and I was kind of surprised that Sapario wasn't funnier. I thought she would be really funny here.
Yeah, like more of a main, like, central presence. Totally. Especially, like, I could have seen her really, like, being, like, kind of not this, I don't want to say the star of it, but just sort of, like, the main character of it, essentially, that everyone was bouncing off of. Mm-hmm. But I didn't.
Who stood out to you in this group?
Melissa.
Completely.
I mean, Melissa to me was like the star. And then like, I mean, the other two were fine. I think they were, honestly, I will say, like, I do think this was to me the winning group.
Absolutely.
I feel like it was like they were the winning, and then the hair was safe, and then the makeup was the bottom, as they were.
Totally.
But like, I just would have swapped the safe and winning groups, because I feel like the other two were like safe, but they weren't like, I feel like Melissa was like amazing. I think she did perfect. And I think the other two did good enough for it to be an overall winning performance, you know?
We'll get there in a second, but I do agree with that. And I think this group had a lot of great synergy in a way that the others didn't. Philippe looked, when they finished him in his body padding, have you seen that meme of the King of the Hill guy and he's got the big boobs?
Stop.
He looked a little bit like him.
It's giving that. It's giving Christy Noem's husband. Can you say that?
Please. And then we have the little bitches next. We have Lena, Layla, and Silvana de Mayana. And their perspective is no one cares that the makeup is shit, which is a lie.
I'm like, girl, that is literally probably the thing that the girlies are the most judgmental about. But that's also kind of hilarious, and I love that.
Can we talk about how Philippe is just posed?
Bodied out.
Legs crossed
in the drags,
like a woman.
Just sitting there.
She is posed. I'm dead. So Silvana is mostly in charge of doing the makeup, which I think was both smart and dumb at the same time. Because I remember the makeup group of season 10. Didn't like Aquaria got up at one point and then... No, it wasn't... Or was it Aquaria? Who were they? Which group were they?
The makeup panel was chaos because it was like, and while she's doing that, I'm just going to tell you how to do.
Yes.
Because they would like take turns like doing Bryce's makeup. But then while someone was doing Bryce's makeup, it's like, okay, and while she's doing that, I'm just going to tell you how to do a perfect little like smoky eye.
Yeah.
Like it was like crazy back and forth. Yes.
So yeah, I thought it was smart to focus it on just one person. But of all of them...
Having Silvana be the makeup artist, I was obsessed with Lena being like, yeah, so while you're up there, like, girl, go up there and you do that. Like, I don't know if Silvana's the one.
I did think it was funny because, like, even though she's not a technically good makeup artist, it followed their through line of nobody cares if the makeup is good. But I felt bad for Philippe because why the hell did they leave the tape on his face? He looked fucking rough.
Girl, that is some nonsense.
Is it evil? And I think what was not smart about having Silvana do everything is that they make her the star.
Yeah, she's kind of main character by default because you're giving her so much airtime and like space.
Bonga airtime.
Bonga airtime.
I think it also missed out a lot on the reasoning why they were doing things. Like Silvana was putting on orange, which is very important for covering up stubble if you have man face. And they didn't explain why they were doing the orange. They didn't explain the highlights. And it's supposed to be a master class, so like teach something.
Master the class.
Exactly. I feel like through even the lewd jokes that Melissa was saying about Philippe's dick, like there was adequate reason of why you have that much tape so that you can put it where it needs to go. You put on the panties so that it squishes it together. Like you put on the padding so you can hide out the bulges even more. Like there's a lot of reason. But then in this group, it's just like, and we're doing this, and we're doing that, and we're doing this, and haha, joke.
Wonderful, fabulous. Ooh, this party.
Who stood out in this group to you, if anybody?
I mean, like, I don't think they were bad.
Right.
I think that they were, like, also, like, it was... I mean, like you said, Silvana, because she was standing and sort of a centerpiece, like, I think she was more noticeable. But I don't think that it was sort of like they had, like, breakthrough moments. I think they're just kind of there.
Totally. They were the definition of safe to me. And then the gorgeous bitches are last, Lashiva, Morgana, and La Prada. And they open up with questions, which I thought was horrible.
So weird. Starting with audience questions.
I want to know what you guys have questions about for a topic we haven't discussed. It was the teacher in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Going forward, we're going to do tests the week before we've learned the material. Like, why?
Stop.
What do you mean?
Not that. It was very strange, though.
Yeah.
And I mean... It was giving like, oh God, we want questions. Let's start with questions. They didn't want to do it. They were over it already.
Well, and also La Prada was, you streamed for several years, so you understand. La Prada is the reason, and like it's a great example of why I don't like collaborating with other people, because you can't control what someone else is going to say in a live situation. Because doesn't she start just blabbering about a blonde wig for like 3 minutes?
She goes on a tangent, but then it's double awkward because like she's on a tangent and Lashiva's like
crashing out.
Well, she's trying to like react to it, like she's trying to like be very like active and like respond to it, but then like I don't know if you noticed, but then Morgana basically like puts her hand on her like stop. Like because like
it didn't clock that at all.
Because let me see if I can find the clip, actually. It kills me because, like, yeah, she goes on her whole thing about a blonde wig, and she's like, and the 3 things I learned about it, like, she's, like, breaking it down. And, yeah, like, she was doing, like, a bunch of, like, hand gestures and stuff, like, trying to, like, sort of, like, animate to the moment. And, like, just real quick... Morgana just like puts her hand up to her, like almost like, okay, stop, like settle down.
Stop doing this. It's
literally. But like, oof, it just, I feel like that immediately also like set off like the frustration.
Oh, I get you.
Because like, Girly has some pent up.
Just frustrated.
She has some pent up anger.
Yeah.
She has some demons she needed to release.
Me too. Well, and didn't La Prada also say, and that's what I learned is that I look bad as a blonde. As she's in blonde hair.
I'm like, how can that be like the moral of the story and you're in a blonde wig? And then I'm pretty sure the wig they put the pic crew in was also blonde and she's like, love the color.
They did. This freaking Le Petit Noir wig.
The sculptural moment, and she was like, love it. Love it. Love that color.
Well, and then for whatever reason, Lashiva gets up and goes, but before you put the wig on your head, as it's pinned into Philippe's hair. Oh, I'm watching.
Okay, so she's like doing all the hand gestures.
Yeah.
Morgana, meanwhile, is staying completely still. Like, there's like a
oh my god!
The hand down, literally hand up over her, like putting her hands down. Like, stop it. Morgana is dead still. Like, there's a red dot on her forehead. Like, she's literally like, if you move, they will shoot you. So her like telling Lashiva to like stop moving is kind of hilarious to me. The hand on her was like everything.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's so
that is
funny.
with the straight face, like that. It's so dark-sided.
Just very not a word. Immediately, just putting her hands on her, like, no, please stop doing what you're doing.
Stop this.
Giving mom who's like trying to get her kid to stop acting up.
Don't want her kid to embarrass her in public.
Doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you when we're not in public. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I did not notice that at all. But yeah, it was so funny at the very end because she's like, before you put the wig on your head, let me tell you about this beverage. Let's brush out this wig first before you put it on your head. And it's a different wig on a different mannequin. Crazy.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
So then we have our runway category, back to school. I'm going to bring it up really quick just because you brought it up at the beginning. This was your gay sound. La Prada came out as Usagi, which was so cute. I really loved her nod to Sailor Moon because she didn't do it in a stereotypical way.
She didn't do Transform Sailor Moon.
Exactly.
Usagi the schoolgirl.
She was doing an Italian version of her.
Yeah.
This is a super Italian silhouette. She wasn't trying to dress or look like she was Japanese, which is the indigo problem.
Not the indigo effect.
So sorry.
But I feel like, yeah, she very much just embodied the idea of like the very just like innocent, like schoolgirl in her uniform running late to class, like trying to, slice of life anime girl vibe.
And it looked very Italian to me, which I love.
Yes.
You know what I just thought of? Jinx. Was I giving Italian?
Stop. That would be the Lee edit.
Every time they talk. Was I giving Italian? Did anyone stand out in this runway to you? In a positive way?
In a good way. I mean, I struggle with the concept because it's like, I don't like the idea of dressing up as like a child for the runway.
Totally. It's creepy.
And even on the effect of like Morgana's runway, I don't like the idea of being a sexy teacher because then what? Like I'm trying to like seduce some like 16-year-old.
Sure.
Like I probably would be like a fucking like lunch lady or something. You know what I mean?
That would have been
like
sick.
I feel like I don't want to be like a sexy student or a sexy teacher trying to seduce a student. So like I'd want to be like a lunch lady or something silly like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but I liked the concept of Lena's.
Okay.
I actually really liked Layla's. I mean, the idea of being like arty and like it's back to school. Yeah, and just doing like a fun, young, artful look. I appreciated that. And then, I mean, like, maybe it's because I like her, but I kind of liked Melissa's.
I loved Melissa's. That was my favorite of the night. Doing a sexy football player, but a feminine version of that. Like, kind of combining the idea of a cheerleader. Because, I mean, this outfit is so sparkly and rhinestone in the way that those high school cheer uniforms always are with the tights and stuff. But then she's got all the padding that's also been rhinestone to filth. And she's got the numbers. It's all very, like, authentic. And then she's got a jockstrap on.
So fab.
This is so a rhinestone jockstrap. This is sickening.
She's always got, again, like the top like production, like top level of like production to her looks.
Totally. Do you think Sipario gives back to school? I don't understand why she's a 90s denim fantasy. And didn't she reference Brittany and Justin
again? Oh yeah,
but they weren't in school at the time.
Because also Sissy Lee referenced Britney with hers, but like...
Oh, right, she did. What did she say, baby one more time or something?
She said baby one more time, and that was clueless. That's a whole nother thing.
I like the idea of Sylvana's, because I like that big lollipop. It looks like a little kid going to school. I think that's silly and cute and camp. But I do agree with what you're saying. I don't like the theme of back to school.
It just makes me think of Coco Montrese as like a little like... pink girl, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Totally. I know you didn't like Morgana's, but I do like the idea of this like a hot headmistress at like a college.
I think it was really good, the like hot teacher moment. I think like I'm surprised no one else did like more of like a teacher, like a like headmistress or something. But then like I love the like sexy stern teacher and then the motivational message on the back.
Oh yeah, right. To me it was very much giving like a teenage boy's ideal fantasy of their teacher. Like, that's what it was giving to
very
me.
that, yeah.
Like, I want a hot teacher this year. Which, like, you were homeschooled, so that was not your experience. But I went to a public school where there were times in, like, I don't know, 10th and 11th grade where I was like, I hope the teacher's hot this year.
She's got a 4.9 on Rate My Teacher.
Completely. I had the hottest teacher in 11th and 12th grade. His name was Mr. Evans. He had this mustache and soul patch. He had, like, brown hair with salt and pepper all in it. And then he had these thick rimmed glasses, and he had just this deep smoker voice. And I swear he smoked after every single class because he always smelled a little ashy. But it was like, oh, he was so hot.
That's like kind of doing it for you.
Yeah. So the big bitch team is called Safe, which is crazy to me. I don't understand why Melissa didn't win.
That big bloated bitch in the box.
Such a good line. And I really felt like Layla's team was mid. I don't think they should have been high at all.
Yeah, it was a little confusion for me. It's definitely not. When they were calling them, I was like, okay, so they're going to be the winners, but, you know, I know nothing. I'm just a little American fool.
I thought, okay, so nobody won the challenge and everyone's in the bottom this week.
Literally, I'm like, y'all are the bottom six. We're just unimpressed in general.
It's going to be Lexa, the Rulexa or whatever.
Oh my God.
Drag Lexa, that's what it was. After critiques, After critiques, Lena is called as the winner, which I think is a little insane.
That also surprised me because it's like, I really feel like, okay, well, if that's the winning team, why not give it to Silvana? Because I feel like she did kind of do the heavy lifting.
Totally. She was the most entertaining in that group. And then for the bottom three, Morgana and Shiva are called as the two who are going to lip sync. What'd you think about that?
I thought it was going to be Shiva and Prada.
Same.
Just because it felt like Prada would have been more like okay, this is who you're going to send home for your storyline, than Morgana, who felt like they were already trying to do something with her and with her storyline and whatever. So it felt like they kind of threw that away to then like carry things on with La Shiva.
Yeah.
Versus like with La Prada, it felt like things had already sort of ran their course with her, respectfully.
Totally.
So I just felt like they were going to be like, okay, you're the storyline sacrifice.
Well, and much like we talked about with the masterclass in UK5, I feel like Morgana was the Banksy in this group. She was really steady, and she didn't go on a bunch of tangents. She was very consistent, and I think with what we saw with La Prada just rambling, and what with Shiva just being upset about being in the group, I think the two of them were more affected than even Morgana was. She just seemed like she was just trying to do her best. So it felt like the two of them were the weakest, and on the runway they were weak.
She's feeling a bit like a lamb for slaughter, to be honest.
Completely. They lip synced to Born This Way.
Girl. It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. How would you compare this one to Jiggly versus Milan?
This was Mess Factory.
This one was Mess. I mean, the other one was too.
The other one was too. What is up with this song being Mess Factory? I was hoping that we were going to get something good. To me, Morgana was serving Puss Puss. And I thought her lip sync was really tight.
I thought she did good. I just think it could have been a matter of, like, they could have edited it either way.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like they were just really showing a lot of La Shiva. And they didn't really feature Morgana in this. But I'm like, you could have just shown the best of Morgana and not shown La Shiva. And it could have gone the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and like Shiva was all over the place. She was a disaster. I thought she was to the level of Milan.
Well, she was like... She was doing like the body equivalent of hooting and hollering. Where like she was just like, she was flailing and flopping. Like she was really throwing herself around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I would have probably said Morgana, honestly. But she's the one who's called to go home.
I mean, I kind of already felt like I knew where it was going. Yeah. I saw, you know, La Shiva, I feel like she's been a strong character. She showed a lot of hunger, like continued like into this. So like I see it. I get it.
Right.
But I also, I thought they were going to do a little more with Morgana. So I was surprised that they're just like, okay, that's over.
Right. It's very bizarre. So we're now finished with these 3 episodes. We've got 3 more coming up next week. What did you think about this run before we're done today?
I don't want to say it was a slump, but I think it was kind of like, well, I don't, this is all, nothing. This is not nicer, but it's like kind of like a nothing burger of episodes,
right?
Because it's like, and it's crazy because it was a musical, which is usually like, musicals are usually like something major happens, but I feel like this was a very uneventful musical.
Yeah.
And then like, even like, yeah, the panel challenge, like that could have been something too, but it just felt like a lot of like low key moments and like, yeah, kind of just like nothing crazy yet. So I don't know.
Yeah.
it's an edit of that scene of George's when she's like, the competition's really starting to heat up, but she's like, the competition's not really heating up.
It's such an, I brought up Brazil earlier, but it's almost an opposite of that, because in Brazil we were not connecting with it, but it didn't seem like the queens were either. It seemed like even they were not very present. This group is having an experience,
but we're not having it with them.
Exactly. Because they're like coming in and they're like, I feel so stressed. I don't know who's going to go home. And I'm like, I don't feel stressed.
They're going places and not taking us with them.
Right. And it's fully the edit's fault.
Yeah.
Like, Sylvana's crying over her box and we have no idea why.
What? Little Sylvana, why are you crying over your box?
Liz Shiva's crashing out over not being picked, but we don't know why. It's like all the experiences they're having, we're not encountering with them. So it's just, it's leading me to be confused because I don't understand where any of this is going. And I don't understand why we're being shown things. So like, it is a nothing burger in a lot of ways, but I don't think it needed to be.
No, yeah. And again, it's like, I want to blame it on the editors, but the edit or what we're getting, something's not connecting.
Completely. It is the editor's fault. It's because every 5 seconds they show a queen gasping or fake. She's a liar.
Gerald, or whatever your name is. Why did you do this?
Right. Gerald in editing in Italia 3. What's going on?
We would love to have you as a guest next week.
Call in.
We will airdrop you the address of the bunker, and we'll send you the coordinates, and you can come down and share your piece.
Come spill your tea. We would like that. All right. Well, we will get into, I think Snatch Game is next, right?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
I'm always nervous for Snatch Game, even in the US. It's a lot worse when you don't know any of the people, and it seems even more chaotic and unbuoyed.
And we barely know these contestants, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's barely any storytelling happening. I'm hoping that maybe the last bit will warm up. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think, honestly, it's just like they had too many girlies.
Way too many. They should have slimmed down by, like, 3.
Too many girlies.
And not enough time. Thank you all so much for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can. And that is all you can do. Goodbye.
Goodbye.